Yeah, it's a Wednesday, a Wii Wednesday. What's up, everybody? It's Kevin here from Happy Beard Games. The game that we're playing today is Sakura Wars. Sakura Wars is a game by NAS America developer, and it was originally published by Sega. It was originally a Sega exclusive series, I believe. This is the 5th game in the Sakura Wars series. I think there's actually a newer one now. So, without any further ado, we're going to jump in with Sakura Wars 5 for the Wii, today on Wii Wednesdays and Hybrid Games. Oh, it's not a widescreen game. Weird. Now, I am playing this on a Wii U. I usually play my Wii Wednesdays on an original Wii. I had my Wii U hooked up because of save data, and I was trying to get those WiiWare games to download. Yeah, okay, there we go. That's kind of weird. It's not widescreen. A lot of Wii games are, but this one's not. It's just Sega. See, it is a Sega series. It doesn't say Sega anywhere on the box, which is weird. NAS America, I believe, was the actual developers. Here we go. Gemini Sunrise. She was on the disc, actually. So I had a picture of her on the disc. So we got this intro cutscene with nice art style. I don't know if this is the same art as like the actual anime, or if it's something exclusive for this game. I believe it's something exclusive for this game, because once again I've got the anime of this on DVD. It's always nice to have captions. Why did they have a horse in her house? Oh, maybe she was on the disc. Or maybe that's the same person. I don't know. There was a girl with like a cowboy hat that was on the disc artwork. Okay. This music, I'm just like, what? Yeah, I've got the case here too. Trying to open that quietly. It didn't really open quietly. But yeah, I've got the whole thing. This is one of the most expensive and rare Nintendo Wii games. I think it goes for like 80 to 100. I could be wrong. I'm trying to pull apart the Wiimote and nunchuck. Now, I've played this before, and I think I have a save file on here too, because I remember, from what I remember at least, it's been a while, it takes about an hour to get into the actual like strategy RPG, tactical RPG part of the game, where there's actual like gameplay. A lot of it's visual novel, a lot of it's dating, romance, and story. They're just pretty cool. So like, I don't know, it's weird because it's like, it just takes a long time to get into it, so I'm wondering, should I just load my file? Let's see what happens. There's no pointer controls, I don't think. So we got new game, load game, option. I don't know what that is. Maybe that's like an extra thing, because this was a re-release. It originally came out in 2005 for the PS2, as we were talking about before. I'm going to check the options really quick. I think they're saved from last time I played it. Okay. Should I load game or should I not? Because I haven't played this on the actual Wii Wednesday. But I'd usually start a new game. That's kind of the point of the Wii Wednesday. So we'll try a new game, and if it takes like a good 15 minutes to get to gameplay, then I'll go back and load it, because I just want to show the intro too. And hopefully it doesn't save over my file, because then we wouldn't have that option. But we can see. So this takes place in 1920s. But it's like a fantasy version. It's like a steampunk alternate reality, I guess. Alternate timeline. Pretty cool. Got a lot of cutscenes. This is reminding me of like Sega Saturn games I've been playing recently.
Here I am, in the imperial capital of Tokyo. And tomorrow?
Now this one doesn't have the Japanese language track, I believe. It might. I didn't notice it in the options. I think there's like a couple differences between this and the PS2 version, even in North America. I could be wrong about that. I was trying to find him on the wiki, but I couldn't find what the differences were. Okay, I was just saying, there's a lot of this like cutscenes and like jumps into visual novel stuff.
Lieutenant Taiga, please follow me to our secret base beneath the Grand Imperial.
So I think her character is Lieutenant Taiga. Okay. I read pretty quick, so I mean I can go through this pretty quickly.
First, it's the perfect cover for our clandestine operations. And second,
It's kind of cool because it's a visual novel, but it's like it's all voice acted as far as I've seen, and like they animate the mouse to match the voices and stuff, and it's not just like completely still images, which is pretty nice,
the magic of song and dance.
even for a visual novel game. It's pretty nice.
We, the flowery did,
Okay.
but we also use the power of the theater to...
Although a lot of the times I just like to read a visual novel instead of like hearing the voice acting. It is nice that they have it though.
I see.
I don't think the guy talks. Maybe he does. Maybe I just went through it too fast. And it's not completely a visual novel. There is like running around. There's a 3D game to it too, which is like it surprised me because I think it took about an hour to get to it. I mean, hopefully it won't take that long, but maybe it will because that's what I remember. Like it looks like Professor Lando. If you've ever seen the channel Professor Lando on YouTube, that guy kind of looks like him a little bit.
Where
A little
are
bit.
the others, Lieutenant Taiga?
He's the commander. You know he looks pretty young. Oh, you get a choice. Oh, they give you like a time limit. That's kind of cool. A little bit of intensity to it.
Good boy. Now straighten that
Why do you
back
call me a
and give
good
him
boy?
everything you've
I'm
got,
not
okay?
a dog.
Oh, and one other, you haven't actually been assigned. Lieutenant Taiga, as of now, you are assigned to the Star Division of the New York Combat Review.
What?
It's our newest branch, right behind it. I think
Oh, okay.
they're all a
So you
little-
didn't know he was going to New
So I
York,
want you to take-
basically.
You're what, 19 years old now? Don't worry. I was nervous when I first went. I'll get in touch with a few friends. The peace of New York rests on your shoulders.
The fate of the world rests on your shoulders. Shinjiro Taiga. So now we're going on the Titanic to New York. I don't think this is actually the Titanic. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not. It is an alternate timeline, so it could be the Titanic. What year was the Titanic? Was that in the 20s?
Till that
I don't know. I don't remember.
keep it safe.
Okay.
One more thing. No matter what enemies you come across, just believe in yourself. Your time has come, Lieutenant Shinjiro Taiga. Fight hard. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much, Uncle. I'll do my best.
Oh my God! It's the Statue of Liberty. What is that transition? It's like, it's the Statue of Liberty. Oh my God! He should have seen that further away. Come on, he's standing on the edge of the boat. Ship. That's cool. We made it. No icebergs. Never let go, Jack. I talk about Titanic a lot in my streams. Specifically, like the movie, like not like the actual event too much. Did you know there's a Titanic game for the Wii? It's not based on the movie either, but I kind of want to get it. Like that'd be fun to play. I saw it at Super Smash Games store, but I didn't pick it up. Brian, the caffeinated owl, on the other hand, picked up like 10 different Wii games, like a week ago, or maybe 2 weeks ago. He picked up like a bunch of, I guess it would be a week and a half ago because it's Wednesday. Yeah, he picked up a bunch of Wii games, and we played some of them. We played Trivial Pursuit, we played Twilight, like the actual, like the movie Twilight. We played that.
I'm gonna show them all.
What else did we play? We played another one. I don't remember what it was. Alright, Chapter 1, New York. I don't know what that says. Oh, a samurai makes his first stand. Cool. This is very much like you're playing like an anime episodes. I'm assuming like the anime DVD of this that I have, which I got very recently. I'm assuming that is either a recap or a prequel, and it kind of follows like the same style of like how it's like an episode. Dewey? Yeah. Oh no, it's a thief. It's New York. You got thieves. We must go after him, Mega Man.
Stop right there, villains!
Villains. Oh my God, they're just like generic like money bags. Like running through the town. Oh, there's our sheriff character, samurai slash sheriff, I guess. She's got a horse and a cowboy hat, but she's also got a katana. Did she just kill those guys? Wait, that's not the law. I don't think she killed them. I think she knocked them out somehow, but it didn't look like it. She's like, it's okay, I'm wearing a mask and a cowboy hat. It's like, okay, I like your mask. I kind of wanted to pick the first top one. Yeah, but seriously, she just gave me a sack of money. Like, what am I supposed to do with it? I'm just like some random guy. Kinda. I've never had a sack of money before. Yeah, seriously, like, what? What does that mean? I mean, I know what that means, but, like, why would you say that? You just knocked out 2 thieves and gave me the bag of money. She's like, don't cry over spilt milk. It's like, what? Okay. It's random. I do like that they have these, like, actual cutscenes going through little parts of the visual novel, so it makes it seem seamless. And it also, like, it makes it, like, it's a lot better than, like, a lot of visual novels would be. It's like, it's higher end quality, too. And the animation's nice, too. This is probably why it's not 16:9 widescreen, because they made it for, like, an anime. Also, remember, this game came out in 2005. Even though it's a Wii game, it's the same thing. It took them forever to port it. Oh no, it's the Po-Po. Oh, boy. I know, they're gonna frame me. She's gonna frame me. I didn't steal. Why would you do that? Stop a thief or thieves, hand it to some random person, and then take off. That's really messed up. Like, what the heck? I don't get it. I know I'm like the hero, and like I'm supposed to be like a samurai or something. I was gonna say, was that like a weird game over thing? Because there's nothing else I could have really done. The funniest anime. What is this? I don't really remember this game too well. I remember parts of it. Why is he here? Why does he look like why does he look like Speedwagon from JoJo a little bit? Oh, did he see me, like, not steal it or something? Because there's a lot of people standing by. Oh, he knows him from the person that sent me to New York. Okay. The Little Lip Theater. And then they said that they're, like, Broadway actors or something. Broadway stars. These girls. But then they become, like... They get, like, giant mechs and protect New York. It's kind of crazy. I can't wait till we get to the actual gameplay part. I know this is taking a little while, but, there is a lot of text. And we're probably going to do this, like, next week. What's a new month? It's the very first day of a new month. Maybe we could just, like, continue this game all month. Maybe. Because I kind of want to get to the other games that we voted for. And I also want to get to the WiiWare games. So I'll see how it goes. I'll probably do this, like, this week and at least next week, too. Just because it's a long game once again. I've only done long games a few times, and I think it was like I usually divide them into 1 or 2 videos, but recently the Wii Wednesdays have been getting longer, and I did one that was like a 5-parter. It was like Star Trek. That was pretty cool. Okay, let's get through this. Her name is Ratchet. Ratchet.
You're surprised? Is it because I'm a woman?
They have like a pervy kind of like answer. They have like a nice answer, and they have like a kind of like a cocky answer. They give you like 3. It's not like pervy. It's just kind of like I don't know if it's really the right term. It's like it's almost to that point. It's like, what is that word I'm looking for? It's like, basically like something Han Solo would say. I can't think of exactly the right word for it. It's not really perverted. It's just kind of like
Good care of the kid.
it's like a Chad. Okay.
If you're ever in trouble,
Okay, so he's got a shop somewhere. See you later. Then he goes off, I think. I don't feel so good. Just dissolves.
Well, shall we?
Okay,
The manager's office is on the top floor, and we...
okay, we go to the top floor. I remember this part, going to the top floor. Don't call me captain, but she's the captain. Like, come on, like what? Don't call me captain. Oh yeah, there's like a bonsai garden up there. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. We're on the top of a skyscraper. Look how big it is. There's like an embassy-looking thing, and like there's like a fountain or like a shrine, and there's like a bunch of stuff. A little tiny bonsai forest.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh no, he lost his eyes.
Konnichiwa. And
It's the point of having glasses if you don't have eyes. You know what he looks like? Have you ever seen the Kirby anime? He looks a little bit like one of the guys from the Kirby anime.
And owner of the
Except I think in that anime the guy's like purple or something.
welcome to the team.
Oh good, he was just blinking or something. It's like on his little portrait, it changes too.
Actually,
This music's nuts. Hopefully it's not too loud. Okay.
Anyway,
Okay. Wait, what the heck? Oh, this is different. They have like a different way of choosing the option. Why wouldn't you let the timer run out? Just go to whichever one you have highlighted? They had like a meter instead of just like two options.
a real...
Interesting. That's an interesting way to like change up multiple choice.
correct?
Yeah, that's really interesting.
I don't like to be too formal around here. Free and easy, loosey-goosey, yes, yes?
Goosey goosey.
To laugh
To said.
is to live.
To laugh is to live. Oh ho.
Very good.
Ho ho.
Go to the address.
Okay, piece of paper, village. Cool.
By the way, Shinster, are you familiar?
Yeah, why is he telling me about Harakiri? The heck? Seriously. If you know what Harakiri is, then they just explain it, but like, what?
Bingo. Now I don't want you to think that Harakiri is
Why would it-
a quick way out. Here in America.
Why would it be an option? Why would you even think that? Like, come on, dude. Sayonara. Yeah, okay. Oh, here we're on the... It just popped up with a menu. I guess, like, you can save here if you wanted to. Let's see what happens. Now, I'm keeping that one just in case, because it's on episode 2, and just in case we want to get to that part of the game. I don't think we will, but, like, if it takes forever to get through, we're only 17 minutes in. Yeah, that's cool. We can go back to it, and then I can actually show you some, like, fighting and stuff. Which will be neat to see, because I think it's kind of like a, like a tactical RPG. It's just like, if I remember correctly, it's kind of like a Final Fantasy Tactics, but it's not like two-dimensional. It's completely 3D from what I remember, and you're in like mechs, and you've got like a whole squad. It's pretty cool. I guess you can compare it to like Fire Emblem, but there's no like permadeath as far as I remember. Oh, she's getting really close. Ah! Oh, she's supposed to like be running into you. Weird. Okay.
is this it? You must have dropped it.
It's not the same girl. It's not the same cowboy girl or whatever. I think it is. She just has a different hair, no cowboy hat, and she's not wearing her mask. I think it's the same girl. Because I'm looking at the box art, there's only one girl with the red hair. Maybe she has like split personality, like Launch from Dragon Ball or something like that. I think it's the same girl. Like, I'll escort her. I mean, like, I don't know where I'm going either, but I could have chosen the top one too. I mean, I know there is like a dating mechanic and relationship thing in this, but I don't know if the character's well enough to even start thinking of that in this gameplay. Samurai! I'm a star!
Taking up arms to prove their honor,
You will?
handing over their lives back. Someday I'll take up my own blade, the Red Dawn.
Wait, yeah, it's gotta be her. She's like talking about like
Land belongs to the Tokugawa.
her own like sword that she already has a name for. Tokugawa. What? Did she hit him? Like, what the heck?
Sorry about that. Sometimes I just get stuck in my own little sky section. So, Samurai Man.
Samurai Man. Shinjiro Taiga.
Well, I'm Jiminy Sunrise. Born and
Wait, it's pronounced Gemini?
raised in the Lone Star State.
No, it's pronounced Gemini. Right? I don't know. Maybe it's just her accent. It's just from Texas, but
Don't that just sound
I mean, it's like Gemini, right? If you like shiny,
all right then? Let's get a wiggle on.
a wiggle on, like a waggle. I don't think there's any waggle in this game. Thank goodness. I hope there's not. There's this one game. What was it? Like I think it was the game we were playing last week. It actually said like the word waggle. It was just like waggle. It's like they weren't even trying to hide it. They're just like, no, it's not a quick time event. It's a waggle. I'm like, okay. And that was like the last thing I did on the Let's Play or the live stream or whatever, because I was like, nah, I think I've had enough of that. I mean, that's true. The center one. Justice. So this part's not voice acted, but a lot of it's voice acted. Except for the main character. Which I don't remember if he was voice acted in the cutscenes or not. But he's not voice acted at all in the conversations, so I think, yeah. For a second I thought I was playing a Switch game because I went to grab I was supposed to press like a screenshot button, but they don't have that on the Wii. One of the best things about the Switch is the screenshot/record button. It's just nice to have. Not only for like if you miss something, but if you want to share something on Twitter or whatnot. The new guy. Oh. Is this gonna be like Friends where they all live in an apartment? Well, they don't all live in an apartment in Friends. They like each person like has their own apartment, but they hang out usually in the same one. Whoops, wrong apartment.
Stranger. You can't just go barging into people's houses.
She's tall. I thought those are characters like a girl. I don't know. She's like really tall. I think that's like a kid or something. I don't know. She's one of the characters though.
Fine then. So, you want to live here with me?
Oh boy. What? I don't like any of these. I don't like any of these options.
You're in luck, cutie.
Okay, come on. That's not gonna happen in real. Well, maybe, but like, come. Oh wait, was she actually kissing the character? Because like that's really weird. Oh, she actually. What? She did? That's like this is not cool. I mean, it's kind of cool, but it's kind of like weird to like kiss someone when you first meet them. It's just like, what the heck? Like, I don't get that. Ah, she's getting really close. Oh, she's so mad. What was that? Oh, she's slapping him. Weird.
Come on, don't be mean.
Okay. Just a little cringe.
Oh, hey, Gemini. What's
Oh, it is Gemini. It's not like even her accent. It's actually Gemini. Which I guess it could be Gemini if you pronounced it, if it was like a Japanese pronunciation, I guess. Which it is. But she says she's from Texas. And these are all supposed to be Americans. But it's like an anime game. I don't know. It's like, it could be either one. It doesn't really matter. But like, the word itself is Gemini.
No skin off my nose. Glad to meet you.
Her name is Cherry Cocker. She called me Tiger because it's Taiga. Okay, alright. I don't think that she's one of the main playable characters. She's just kind of like a character in this. She's not on the box art. There's someone that looks kind of like her, but she has a lot longer hair, so it's not her.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Alright, so we got our theater uniform. I don't know what the theater part of this story is. Okay. But yeah, they're all like, all the girls are like, they're like part-time, like, what is it? I can't think of freaking the word. It's like actors, Broadway stars, but they're also like mech pilots for some reason. Like, I don't know how that part comes into the gameplay. I know eventually they join your like squad or whatever. Oh look, we're actually walking around. We have like an actual like thing. Let's check. What does the A button do? Oh, it brings you to your apartment. Oh, it's like entering whatever was highlighted. Okay, let's get out of here. B button. Minus button. I just want to check what the... Oh, you can see a log. That's pretty handy. You got a chat log. Start, which is options. 1. And toggle radio. 2 button. You can browse any obtained bromides photos. Point at the bromus. What the heck? Why do they spell it differently? You want to see and press the A. I don't have any of them, I don't think. No, it's 2 pages. This is radio. Oh, you can actually listen to like a radio show. Oh, it talks about the robbery at the start of the game. That's pretty cool. I thought it was like a audio thing. And C hides the clock. And I think that's all the buttons. Oh, D-pad. You can move with the D-pad, but like, why would you want that? Let's explore. There's Maggie's Grocery. Get on my way. Cafe Samba. Let's go to the cafe. It's a coffee shop. They don't have that in Tokyo in the 20s, apparently. Oh, that's the other girl. She kind of looked like the girl I was talking about before. Oh no, it's criminals again. The Mafia. The Goons. Can I go back to Japan? Like, there's too much gangs in New York. Just give up. I think that little chime was like I got points for each of the characters. Like, so check out over here. There's a library. Yeah, might as well just check them all since we're next to them. Looks like a Western style temple. Libraries are kind of like temples, like in a way. Oh, that was Annie, but it's Henri. I don't have an option. They're the same thing. I guess it's like maybe like how loud you want to yell at her. Oh, I get it. Okay. Well, they don't really explain it. Surprisingly, this game doesn't have a tutorial. Maybe when you get to the actual like fighting part. Yeah. Why did I yell? I'm in the library. That's just mad. I lost points. Well, I don't... Oh no. I'm in trouble for yelling in a library at the top of my lungs. Well, let's get out of here. Oh. What? Oh my gosh. It's jets. Oh yeah, they like the Transformers. New York Combat Review. How do I get to Midtown? If we look for the exit sign at Midtown. Let's get out of here. I'm assuming it's down this way. Oh, there it is. But I want to check this out real quick. I know we're not supposed to go here yet, but... He's from Japan. Is that California? Japan is a country in Asia, famous for samurais. Yeah, she's obsessed with samurai stuff. She does the one with the katana, I believe. Which is weird. She doesn't have a katana on the cover. Maybe she does, but it doesn't look like a katana. We go to Midtown on the map. So far, I actually really like this game. I think I appreciate it more than I did when I first got it. I got it back around the time it came out. Before it went up in price, crazy. I don't even know how much I paid for it. I don't think I paid full price. I think I paid maybe like $20 to $40. I'm gonna say I paid $30 for this, but now it's like a $100 game. So I'm looking at have it to play still. It's actually pretty interesting. And I haven't really played it hardly at all, but it's more interesting to me now than it was when I got it for some reason. And I only played it like a couple times when I got it. But it's kind of reminding me of like a lot of games that you'd see on like the Switch, which is why I keep thinking there's a screenshot button, but there's not. Okay, now we're in Midtown. This is Pigeon, Central Park, Hightower Apartment, and then we got down here Romando. I wasn't really paying attention to the last things you said. Yeah, where's the mechs? Oh, it's like a Japanese store? Okay, cool. Oh, there's that guy, the import store, okay. Okay. A samurai wig. Is that Tanuki? Let's get out of here. The start of the game is just like kind of finding out like everything in the town. It's kind of weird. There's like people back there, but they're not moving. It's not really like low budget of a game. It's just actually it's pretty high budget with like all the voice acting and animation cutscenes. But it's kind of weird. There's like people in the town. At least there is people in the town. They're not moving, which is kind of weird. At least, and you know, like, have you ever played the game No More Heroes for Wii? That game has a lot of people in the town, kind of like a GTA. They don't do anything. They just walk around and like you can't actually talk to any of them. And you can't fight any of them. But you can run them over and like that's pretty much it. It doesn't do anything. It's a cool game. I haven't played that. I don't think I've played No More Heroes on Wii Wednesday. But then again, it's imported to the PS3 and current gen as well. So it's kind of like I don't need to play it on a Wii Wednesday. I'm still thinking of games I could do on a Wii Wednesday that I try to do ones that are not in the current gen, so that way it's like, okay, it's retro and it's a Wii game, and it's an exclusive game pretty much. This is also on the PS2. I know I mentioned that before, but okay, we go back to the rooftop. What was the point of going here? I thought there was gonna be like a battle, or like some like ships or auto running. Well, that's handy. Okay, ooh, we're all totally auto-running all the way through this place. That's handy, because I don't know where to go. Okay, let's skim the obligatory my nose itches during a stream kind of thing. I'll check my phone real quick. I thought Brian was going to join the stream, but I don't see him here in this chat. That's why I was checking my phone. I don't know, maybe he's working late.
The elevator's here, Lieutenant.
Oh, we got voice acting. That's an elevator? So according to the cover, there is your character, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different main character girls in this game. Her name's Subaru. Subaru Kujo of the Star Division. So is this a guy or a girl? Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I said that one. I didn't want to choose the third one, but I don't know. It was kind of tricky, and they're supposed to give you a time limit, which I kind of like. That there's a time limit on your choices, it makes sense. A lot of games don't have that, but this one does.
Don't worry about it.
Now, to be fair, I haven't played very many visual novels. I played through all of Doki Doki Literature Club. I played through some random ones. I can't even think of what other ones I played, but I did Doki Doki Literature Club. I didn't... Let's see, there's another one that I played that was a visual novel. I don't know what it was. It was, I think it was on the Switch. I can't remember what it was. I mean, Senran Kagura series is kind of a visual novel. I mean, it is. Yeah, it is. I'd say it's a visual novel. It doesn't give you multiple choices most of the time, like this one does. But yeah, the Senran Kagura series, which was on the 3DS and Switch and Steam, I played through all those games pretty much. I haven't completed the spin-off ones, like the pinball one. But I do have, like, I think I have every game in the series, and I think I've beaten every main game.
Yo, kid, what are you doing?
Found my movement buddy.
Aren't allowed-
Okay.
It just so
The best
happens
waifu.
I know. I'll get back to the auditorium, or we'll have to
I didn't want to choose that one.
You're a bull. To the
Oh, okay.
gutsy kid. Kisses. Karen.
Oh, it's Karen. Karen? She's a Karen, but I've never seen Karen spelled that way. Is that how it? Is that actually? I couldn't tell. Is it Karen?
There, you got it.
Karen or Karen?
He's our new employee.
I can't even hear what she said.
Say what? This little runt's working for the
Say what?
Sunnyside. Slime ball.
Schleimbard.
Come on, kid. Words for that sweatshop bastard.
Whoa, language.
I'm a lawyer, you know.
Oh, she's a
I won't
lawyer.
stand by and let him disrespect
Like Phoenix
someone
Wright,
like
Ace Attorney.
you. You don't have
Would you consider Phoenix Wright partially a visual novel too? I mean, those games are more. They're kind of unique because they're like one of the only courtroom games. Which is weird they don't have more courtroom games, because a lot of TV shows have like a courtroom episode, especially Star Trek. Like every Star Trek series has their own like courtroom episode as far as I've seen. And then the Phoenix Wright games, that's what they are, but there's like no other game series that has that kind of style, even if it's like a different gameplay. There's nothing else that really has that as far as I can think of. But those are like partially a visual novel too, of course. On that one, they are
Don't you know there are laws against putting 13-year-olds to
there are yeah, there's like visual novel stuff in that, but it's mainly like looking for clues and stuff. He's not 13. Why does she think I'm 13? At the start of the game, I was like, they said that specifically I was 19 years old.
I will not stand it.
Why didn't she just ask me my age? Did he say doo-doo? He said doo-doo in a Switch game. Like, seriously, it's like, it's just the truth. Like, if she gets mad at me for saying that, it's like, literally, I'm like 6 years older than she says I am.
19?
Mwahaha. Foo 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 foo. Hey, it's Brian. He's Caffeinated Owl is here. Oh, I don't like how my chat is like blue on this video. It's randomized. I don't know how to unrandomize the chat box. I just got out of the shower. Your icon is still. Oh no, it's still Monster High. I uploaded one.
You look like 10.
Let me go re-upload it. Does it still say Monster High for the title? How embarrassing. Well, I'm gonna re-edit it and upload it eventually. But I saved it. No, because it shows it on here. Here, let me go edit that real quick. I'll probably edit this part out of the re-upload just to let myself know. Let me go and change my icon. Let's see. No, it shows Sakura Wars on my. I clicked on YouTube on my Google Chrome, and it shows the cover photo for this game. On yeah, it shows the right cover photo. Oh god, Mandalorian spoilers are everywhere. I'm gonna double check on the video, but yeah, I think it's fine. Probably edit this part out of the re-upload. Hey, volume. There we go. Yeah, it's the same cover. Let me go ahead and exit it. Okay, now we're back to the game. Just FYI for my own editing. Okay, so we started the game Sakura Wars. Just to catch you up, Brian, we started this game. It's the 5th game in the series. I talked a lot about what this game's about at the start, and then we jumped in with the gameplay. It's mainly a visual novel with a lot of anime cutscenes. That's a lot of voice acting, but there's like walking around the town. So far, it's actually a pretty good soundtrack too. But the game is actually a tactical RPG with giant robots that like transform like mechs. They're kind of like Gundams. But yeah, I'm going through this as fast as I can, really.
Instead of some half-grown greenhorn, I hope you kept the receipt. The way
Ichiro.
So why don't we pack this one up, send him back? Chop.
So there's like a romance thing, and there's multiple choices during the visual novels as well, where each character gets like points and stuff. And I think it actually has something to do with like how you rank up or level up your characters and stuff like that too. So there's more to it than just relationship. It actually affects like I think your gameplay, according to the box. I didn't read too much about the strategy of it all, but we haven't gotten to the first battle just yet. I think we're getting close to it. I have my old save file on here, so if it like gets really long, I think we're gonna do this next week too, because it takes forever to get to the actual like where you fight someone in your mech. If I remember correctly, it's like the next day, because it'll have like a day-night thing. So I don't think it's a day-night cycle, but just in the story.
What can I say? We were expecting the commander.
It is fun. I'm liking it more than I did when I what's it called? When I first got it, which I got a long time ago. But yeah, so you have multiple choices, and there's like a time limit too, because it affects the gameplay stats and stuff. When it plays that means you got like points, I think. Kind of like a BioWare type game.
Listen, Lieutenant.
Kind of.
America.
This is a Sega series. It doesn't say Sega anywhere in the box. It says NAS America. This game came out in 2005 for the PS2, but it took them 5 more years to bring it over to North America, and they put it on the PS2 and the Wii in 2010. I think I got this game around that time too, and I don't know why I picked it up. I didn't really play it at all. I just picked it up like a long time ago. Now this game's like, I'll double check, but it's like $100 if you buy this game like retail with the complete in box like I have it. So yeah, this is one of the most expensive Wii games I have.
We'll just have to go to the commander.
And it's not that well known. It's not that popular. I mean, it is, but it isn't. It's like a cult kind of thing because it's anime. But yeah, it's, I don't know. It's pretty cool. This is the 5th game in the series too. The rest were on like Dreamcast and earlier consoles. There's a new one in 2019, which is like a soft reboot. I think it might even be on the Switch. I know it's on like the PS4, but I don't think it's the same as this. I think it's like a reboot. So the characters in this game, they're all women for the most part, the main playable characters, except for your own character as a guy. They are stars, Broadway stars, / mech, military robot pilots, I guess. Okay, I think a cutscene's coming up. This is reminding me of that scene in Spider-Man. I think it was Spider-Man 2? I think when Tobey Maguire's on the theater. That's what this sort of is reminding me of. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool like cutscenes and stuff. They like go through like, sometimes they're pretty seamless. Like there's no like loading in between either. They go from like visual novel to cutscene, stuff like that. Pizza time. No, not the pizza time. Yeah, pizza time. Speaking of pizza, I almost bought this really cool like frozen pizza at grocery outlet tonight, but I didn't. I resisted, and I got a salad and some other things that were a little more important. I spent like the most amount of money that I ever spent at grocery outlet. I don't know what the heck happened. It was like a $50 shopping trip, which is usually it's like 20. Like it's almost always 20 when I go grocery shopping, but yeah. They're like they're Broadway stars, part-time, but then they're also like they're like mech pilots in like the U.S. like military or like defense force or something. I don't know. This is set in the 1920s. It's supposed to be like a steampunk variation on reality. So I don't know. Maybe the mechs are not like electronic. They're like steam mechs. I'm not sure. That's Peter Parker. It's like, that's my girlfriend or whatever he says. Oh my. What an incredible show. So the character doesn't really talk during the conversation parts. Oh no, it's the emergency alarm. Enemy robots appear near the museum. We gotta move out. Yeah, we're in New York. This character's from Japan. He took the Titanic over to New York. They showed the Statue of Liberty and all that. I don't think it was actually the Titanic, but it was a ship that looked like the Titanic type of ship, because it's in the 20s. Ouch. I like the art style too, it's really nice. It's like that point in anime where it doesn't look like current anime, which I don't really like current anime all the time. But it's not quite 90s anime. It's like 90s anime, but like cleaner. I don't know which one to pick, but I mean, that's what I would say. Like, I'm actually one of the members. Like, why can I not fight? I'm literally, like, sent here recently for being a member. I know it'll make her mad, but still. Her name is Karen. It's spelled differently. Okay, so Brian, you had an idea for our React series in the shower. Bry Guy and the Kevinator. That sounds kind of cool. I like that. WTF. I need to, like, can I reset, like, the chat box somehow? I don't like how it's, like, the font is blue. Actually, you know what I could do? That. I don't know if that helps at all. Because I made it blue because I wanted to match the thing around this bubble by my face, and it looks better. But then the chat color changes randomly every time I do a stream. It resets, so I'm just going to leave it like that so people can actually see the chat a little bit more. Hopefully that helps a little bit. I don't know if there's any way people know how to make the chat just the same color every time, because I want it to be like a specific color. I want it to be like white with like a black outline or like yellow or something. But it's just randomized, it seems like. I think it's randomized. Speaking of the chat, do you like my overlay HUD? I changed it a little bit from last week, but I created it last week. I changed some things on it. And it's kind of weird because I didn't expect this game to be 4:3 ratio. But it is. This is the whole game's 4. I think it's because of the animated cutscenes, so they didn't make it widescreen. Plus, this came out in 2005. Originally, was when this game was made. So that's before the HD generation, like before the PS3 and stuff. So that kind of makes sense. The PS2 game would not be widescreen necessarily. No. So they get a fight, but I don't get a fight. Yet. See the story unfold. Let me save. Now I do have that other file I could load, which I know is on the second chapter. But we'll do this. So this is still the first episode. Now you can also check certain things, like whatever this is. It has really good music too. Like it's just like the pause menu music. You can see like your friendship within each of them. What am I doing? Oh, like there's your friendship with each person, and then there's the friendship of each person with each other. Okay, that makes sense. Weird. Why isn't it an inverted pentagram? Well, it's not inverted there. It's inverted there. Well, the outer part of it is. We're doing this all for Baphomet. No, I'm kidding. Okay. You got those. I don't know why it brings us up automatically in between certain scenes. It's pretty cool. But yeah, we can do the Bry Guy Kevinator, if that's what you want to pick for the title. I mean, it doesn't have to be in the title of the video. But yeah, we could do that. By the way, if people watching the stream, me and Brian are going to do a reaction video. I don't know if it's a stream or not. We're doing a reaction video to The Mandalorian Season 3, Episode 1. We've done reaction videos before, here and there. I mean, some of them are on my channel, some of them are on his channel. Usually on his channel, it's like more like TV show reactions. We did Buffy the Vampire Slayer reactions and some other ones. And then we are also going, or we're going to do Mandalorian Season 3, Episode 1. And we're going to do The Bad Batch, I think Episode 11, because we're caught up on The Bad Batch. Both episodes came out last night at midnight, which I guess is today. So they're fresh. They're not completely as early as some people's watch parties, but it should be about the same doing a reaction. So that'll be fun to do that, and we're doing that right after I'm done with the stream, which should be in about 20 minutes. I've been streaming for 57 minutes currently. I want to go to like about an hour and a half, so I can divide this one into like one video or 2 videos, and then we're gonna do some more next week. Now I also upload a re-edited version of it, which I'll do for this game. I uploaded a re-edited version of one of my previous live streams today too, so if you want to catch that one as well. Today's re-upload was Skate It for the Wii. Of course, Wii Wednesdays. But I divided that one into 2. It was a little long, so I made one episode like 50 minutes, and I think the next week episode of Skate It Part 2 will be 30 to 45 minutes. Okay, so Brian's confirming that the reaction videos that we're doing so far are going to be edited with no video and show audio, images of the show, which I guess you're going to edit and post. So they know what we're talking about, which is pretty cool. I like that idea. And are we going to do our face cam? So probably, because it's reaction. I still want just voice reaction. I think it's going to be pretty exciting. Now, I do have a theory, and I'll say this again when we're doing the live stream, but I have a theory, I have a hunch that The Mandalorian Season 3, Episode 1, is not going to be as good as the Bad Batch episode. That's my opinion. I think the Bad Batch episode is going to be better than The Mandalorian Season 3, Episode 1. Specifically just the first episode. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to like both of them. I'm pretty sure I'm going to like both of them. But I have an idea that the Bad Batch episode is going to be the superior of the 2. Either that they're going to be very close. And I haven't looked up any spoilers. I haven't looked up any reviews or anything like that. I've only seen like 2 things, and that was the cover photo. Well, one thing. I saw the cover photo for the Bad Batch. I was trying to catch up on The Mandalorian before Season 3 dropped. And me and Brian just recently caught up on all of the Bad Batch. So I've seen the Bad Batch Season 1 like 3 times. And then I've seen... we're all caught up on Season 2 so far. Which is about halfway through the season. If it's as long as last season. I don't know if it is. But the Mandalorian... What's it say? Something about that. I think I'm going to be excited for both of them. But I think the Bad Batch is going to be better than the Mandalorian Season 1. I don't know. We'll see. Episode 1. But yeah, the Mandalorian I was trying to catch up on for the new season. I watched all Season 1 last night, or like a couple days ago. I watched all Season 2. I got to the episode with Bo-Katan, which is the 3rd episode, I think. The first one was about they were on Tatooine and they had to fight the Krayt Dragon. The second one, he had to escort the Frog Lady and her babies to a water planet. And then the next one, they're on the water planet with the Mon Cala and the Quarren, and he's looking for other Mandalorians. Basically, is what Season 2 was about. So I didn't make it all the way through it, but I've seen it multiple times, so it's okay. It's just I wanted to rewatch it, but I didn't make it all the way through. Okay. Oh, here's a new character. Oh. It's Wheelchair Girl, Brian. Remember Wheelchair Girl? Do you remember her? Dude, why is that like I guess that is like a pretty average first like thought, I guess.
Good morning, sir.
Do you remember Wheelchair Girl, Brian? The Bad Batch has been so mellow. I don't know. Some episodes are really good. When Bad Batch is good, it's really good. When it's like the average Bad Batch episode, it's a little bit less than good. It's just like kind of okay. But when it's good, it's like there's been like 3 or 4 episodes in Season 2 that are really good. I'd say they're like better episodes than Season 1. But the overall plot of Season 2 is like kind of like there isn't one. Like there's no like overarching plot. Like in the first season there was an overarching plot with like Crosshair and Camino. They kept going back to Camino. And the whole like what are clones turning into, versus the Stormtroopers and the Empire. But there's some really good episodes of Season 2, and then the rest is kind of like eh. But the ones that are good are like some of the best in Star Wars animation. Not just in like the animation quality, but like the soundtrack and the story and the characters and the voice acting. Like they had Ian McDermott in it. It's pretty cool.
Poor kid. You must be having a pretty
I just remember he calling me a kid. How old are these girls? Because like I'm 19 and I'm supposed to be dating all these girls. There's only one girl that looks like she could be younger than me. But they don't look old, and she calls me a kid. Same with the other girl called my character kid too. Yeah. Has more filler than Piper Perry.
just
Ew.
chin up, no matter
I'm
what
like,
happens. Tough it out.
I mean, I don't know. It almost seems like the show is its own thing, The Bad Batch. And it almost seems like the really good episodes are actually the filler episodes because they don't connect to the plot of the main characters as much. I don't know. I kind of hope if they do make it to a season 3, which it probably will get at least a season 3, that at least that one should have like a full continuing story. So that's what I liked about Star Wars Rebels. It was just one continuing story. There was no real filler. There was episodes that felt like filler, but they were also referenced and came into key points later on in the series. Now that series was only 4 seasons, with the first season of Rebels and the last season of Rebels being shorter seasons. So 2 and 3 are long, 1 and 4 are not. But at least Rebels had a very nice story. And that was good. That was the first thing they did when Disney acquired Lucasfilm. And Clone Wars did too, but Clone Wars also had a lot of filler. And it took forever because it got canceled like twice at weird points in the series. There was like 2 points where it got renewed, once by Netflix and once by Disney Plus. Okay, here's these other characters. Okay. I kind of checked out of the story of this game. It's cool, but like seriously, I'm just doing my job. I was sent here from Japan. I was supposed to go to a different country, but they sent me to New York. And I'm just trying to do this character's job. His name is Taiga. And we're trying to do his job by defending New York, and these girls won't let me because they think I'm a kid. There she goes. I don't feel so good. Oh, she is. She's closer. Oh! Shinjiro Taiga is the main character's name in this. For some reason, you know that thing on Windows 10 where sometimes it'll gray out or blur out certain things on your windows? For some reason, the latest update to OBS has been doing that only when I hit the stream button to my chat box, which is on the side of OBS. Not the chat that you're seeing. The chat box on the side of OBS. It's like blurred out. There's a way to fix that. I don't know how to do it exactly, but it makes it hard to read your guys' chat. Although it is also on the screen. Yeah. Also, there's a character in this game named Gemini, but it's not pronounced Gemini, it's Gemini. I don't know why. And she also might be a samurai cowboy. So, yeah. At the start of the game, there was like 2 thieves. She came on a horse in cowboy uniform and attacked the thieves. I think she killed them. I don't know. But she got away with it and gave me the money bags and almost got me arrested. Like, I was in handcuffs. It was weird. Simp. It will. Sometimes you gotta simp in these games to get past the parts. Now, I don't think any of these options will actually give you like a game over, but they do increase and decrease the stats of the characters in this game. Now, let's see. We're at 106. We're gonna go on to like 125 and then wrap things up. We'll come back to this game next week once again. Okay, This is what I remember. Like, you go up to the top, and then it comes like nighttime, and then the next day you go into the battle. So next time we play this game, we'll probably get to the actual like fighting tactical RPG stuff. Hey, we actually gotta walk around up here now. Let's go in here. Oh, it's Subaru. I don't know what no is. I guess it's like a type of Japanese art. I've never heard of it. Or maybe I've seen it. I don't know. But I've never heard of it. That's what they're talking about right now. Okay. Let's get out of here. Her name is Ratchet. I don't know why her name is Ratchet. Doesn't really sound like a name. Everybody else has actual names. Like, this is just like a name they made up. What? Oh my god, I actually use the pointer controls? What? Wait, can I use the thumbstick if I don't point? No. I did not know they had pointer controls in this game. In there. Oh, it's her hair. What? I don't want to stroke her hair. What the heck? What is this? What is this? What is this game becoming? I don't remember this. I don't remember this game being like this. Oh, so magnifying glass is look. Microphone is talk. She's probably gonna hate this. Oh, she hates it. Well, in regards to the consent thing, there was one girl in this game that just came up and kissed me for no reason, and I was like, what is this game? This game's like all over the place. It's like anime BS all over the place. Kind of cringe at times. But I guess that's what the medium is for this, I guess. I kind of want to say the bottom one. I wouldn't say the top one. Now what do I do? Oh, it's like you can't click on that. Well, now what do I do? This. See you later. Oh, that was cool fade out. I like that transition. Okay. Now what? Wait, what was that? What? Ah! That scared me. Who's that guy? Okay, so we cleaned all the stuff. Oh, there she is. Need your help, step bro. Oh, wait, you actually have to do something. What the heck? Whoa, hey. Oh god, I wasn't paying attention. I think it was the bottom one. Oh, I did it all wrong. I did it all wrong. And they're not gonna let me choose it twice. Oh my god. Oh no. It will. Oh god. Oh god. I mean, I'd probably clean her off first. What a goof. I really goofed up on this one. You should put like your head over, like you should put Mando's helmet over your head. You should put like Bo-Katan's helmet over my head on the thumbnail. Brian's working on the thumbnail for our reaction, which we're gonna do in a little bit. Not a live stream, but we're gonna do it in a little bit. So pretty much after I get done with this in about 15 minutes or so, then we can do that. I messed this part of the game up. I did not expect this part of the game where it's like you have to like memorize and like do like some kind of like little, I guess kind of like a mini game with text, but interesting. Okay, so we did that. Let's check out this place. Ooh, it's scary. I don't like that. It's like an auditorium in the dark. Wait, what? It's a gift shop. Let's talk to her, I guess. Wait, it's just say Seattle? Interesting. I don't know what that is. I don't know what Gari is. Okay, let's pick that. Let's get out of here. Oh. Yeah, I did that before. Like, you get photos and you can check them out with a 2 button. There's like a gallery, a camera gallery. I'm supposed to hand out flyers? Wait. Oops. I didn't hand out any flyers. Oh gosh, she's gonna be so mad. Oops. I'm trying to wrap things up. Oh god, there's like no one here. No one's gonna show up because I didn't hand out flyers. Circuit breaker. It's weird they have like pointer controls for like certain scenes because like most of the game there's no pointer control. Maybe there is in the battle. I don't know. So that's what I was trying to say about this game. It takes like an hour or more to get into the first battle, which I think is in episode 2. Ooh, that looks cool. What is that sound effect? Oh boy. Oh no, we broke the machine. Die. It feels so good. Well, now the whole building's out of power. What? You've reached bad end. Jeez. I got like pluses for like half the girls. It's kind of weird. It doesn't really like. I guess it kind of tells you because it like shows their icon, but it doesn't want to tell you like exactly what you get. Stand up strong, you're a Christian man. Subaru. Subaru. Taiga. Ichiro Ogami. Oh. What is the other button? Did I get it? I think it was like this one and that one. Like the D-pad on the Wiimote is right, and the thumbstick on that is left. But they didn't tell me that, and I think that's what it was. I'm like, what was I doing? Did I get it right at the very end? I guess I did. I don't know. It's weird. Very. And there's no tutorial in this game at all, which is okay because it's not that complicated. There might be on the strategy part once you get to the battles, but it's a little vague, a little too vague. It's like sometimes things will come up where it's like you gotta do things real quick and it doesn't tell you, like, there's no warning at all. I mean, I don't need a tutorial. I just maybe a little heads up that something's gonna come up that you have to do real fast with certain button inputs. Oh god, what does that do? I don't know what that is. Okay. I can't do that very well. Oh god. I should have gone like that, because I can't do my thumb in that direction very well, because like, see, it's like, it doesn't really work that well. I can do the other direction. I don't know why. It's just something with the controller on my thumb, I don't know. Okay, we got it. If they had me do that with a D-pad, that would be a pain in the butt. Oh god, they do. I can't do it. Well, we did pretty good. I couldn't do like the thumb thing because it's like it's not two thumbsticks like the PS2 version probably has two thumbsticks. The Wii only has one thumbstick, so it's a little hard to do that on the Wii port or Wii version. Alright, so there's little like mini games here and there. Oh good, people showed up. Somehow. Oh no, the lights are still out. Oh, poop! They said poop! They also said doo-doo earlier. They also said some cuss words. So it's not like they just saying weird words for no reason. Okay, oh god, here's the real thing. What is that? Wait. I don't know how to do this. What is it? I messed up big. What the heck was that? Up and down? What are you supposed to do? Oh, and they like both at the same time? Can I do that again? You have to like hold it down. This is weird. Like it had like delay to it because they're like trying to use it hard. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna get this or not. Oh, there they are. Lights came back on. This is my favorite episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Somehow I was able to do it. It made it a little easier because it's the first one like that. It's kind of confusing though. I think you're supposed to press like up and then down on like back and forth, but it's once again it's not very clear. Next save point we will end the stream, so we're getting pretty close to an hour and a half. I think it's coming up the next. It's not really the next chapter. It's just the next save point because there is chapters or episodes in this game. I do remember the story vaguely. I don't remember the entire thing, but I've played this before. It's been a few years. Oh, Sakura. She likes samurai, that's why I clicked on that one. Oh boy. This game is rated for teenagers, so keep it rated PG-13 here. Like what's going on? I know she has a horse somewhere in her house. I'm pretty sure she's that like thief at the big or like anti-thief or whatever at the beginning. Anti-hero. She's a hero, but she's like I mean she kinda like set me up. Soft, soft. What? She doesn't know what a toaster is? I guess this isn't like the 1920s. What? Partner. Yeah, she has like a horse in her house. Oh.
This is Larry, my best
Aw, Larry. Larry the horse. Nay. Why do I have to like say nay when she didn't do nay? Larry, I'm a star.
So anyway,
I'm a
we used to
star.
roam the wilderness back in Texas. This place is I'm all out of sort.
Mac.
Guess that's why I miss the
Just a horse. Oh no! Tokyo is being invaded by a kaiju. Wait, we're in New York. Oh no, it's Zilla. Zilla's coming because it can't be Godzilla. 'Cause we're in New York. Maybe it's King Kong.
Let's go, Shiny.
I'm a shiny.
Lieutenant, let's go.
Whoa. Yay, I finally get to join one of their missions. Yay. Finally the game is going to begin. I wasn't kidding. This game's like an hour and a half of like visual novel stuff. You run around a little bit, do a little like quest stuff, but it's literally like an hour and a half of just this kind of stuff. kind of want to pick the bottom one. But that works.
Come on.
Okay, let's get out of here. I have to go, Morty. We have to go back. Come on, Marty. Dun 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 dun. It's like Star Fox. Star Fox 64's intro scene. The animation's great in this. It looks crisp too on the Wii. Ah, that's weird. I don't like that. Why is the tunnel a mouth that opens up? That's creepy. Uh-oh. Oh. Avert your eyes, children. Who's this guy? What the heck? Wait, the entire skyscraper is like a mech? What? So we're basically like Power Rangers.
Hey, Sonny.
Like, pretty much. That's pretty much it.
I do believe it.
Indeed.
We're like Power Rangers if they were like part of like
Subaru doesn't think he could
in the military, I guess, more. I don't know.
So,
That's pretty much what it is. Instead of going to high school, we go to like we're like Broadway stars. It's pretty much the same concept. That's our Zordon. All right, so see, we got mechs now. It's kind of crazy. It's like they've never even seen a robot before. So this is set in the 20s, so it's like a long time ago. Not the 20s, the 1920s. Not like, it's so weird. We live in 2023, so it's not like the 20s like today. It's like the 20s 100 years ago, which is kind of crazy to think this game's set 100 years ago. It's fiction, way fiction, but still. Stars. Ask about stars. Tell me more about stars. Okay. Fujiyama. Fujiyama. Fujiyama star. It's the ultimate weapon. Okay. Oh, there's a star version. There's a Jinbu, which is smaller, and a Kobu. Okay. So I told you guys this game was a tactical mech game. I don't know if anyone believed me. It almost doesn't seem like it up until like this part of the game, but it is a tactical mech RPG. And yes, okay, let's get out of here. I don't really want to do anything else. The Ahab. Well, there she is. Oh, one of the little girl is not one of the main characters, at least not yet. I'm just gonna choose the weird one. Just one time. No, not her. There we go. I didn't even like say what I was asking. I just said I can ask for anything. Like, it's kind of vague. It's kind of like, what the heck was he actually trying to say? Give it my all. Okay. See you guys later. What does that mean? Here we go, we're about to start the battle, which we're going to show next week because I know it's like exciting part of the game, but we're running low on time, so we only got like a couple minutes left. You know, let's just cutscene first though. Oh, they have like what is it called? What are those called? When you're at like an airport and there's the guy with like the flashy things that like directs it. Oh, they have CG. That's cool. CG robots for the anime. I could have sworn the remote rumbled, but I don't think the nunchuck has rumble, so I don't know what the heck I was feeling. There we go. That's our mech. It's pretty cool. Oh, she's a lawyer. I was like, why'd she say court is in session? Her name's Karen, and she's a lawyer. Ooh, she has a cool mech. A laser whip and a chainsaw arm. Or it's a little bit like, it's kind of like Gigan's arm. It's not really like a chainsaw, but it's like a drill slash chainsaw. That swing, like metal sound. She just has a fan. It's just two fans. It's not really that cool. It's kind of cool. What does she get? Oh, that is her. Is it? Well, she has better rockets. Oh no, this is someone else. Okay. She's got like knife fingers. whatever. I don't know if she can shoot them out or not. But she's got like knife fingers for her robot. And my character has a bunch of katanas. So, I don't know. We don't have every character yet. Looks like there's more that you can meet. Wait, maybe not. Yeah, there is. There's the girl with the horse, and there's the wheelchair girl. I think you can get them on your team eventually. But they're not really part of this yet, I guess. Yeah, there's the wheelchair girl and the horse cowboy lady. And the little girl that's like in the commander office right now. Commander room at command center. That girl. The other blonde girl, I don't think she gets a mech because she's not on the box art. So I'm assuming she doesn't get a mech. Wait, so you're telling me the entire city block of New York City is part of like a mech launcher? Okay, I guess that makes sense. It's like a ramp. What is this? Oh, it's like a crossbow that launches us out. This game just got like, it was anime a little bit, you know. Now it's like anime. It's like it escalated like by like, oh, okay, that was weird. That like freaking weird. It went from like little anime, like average anime, you know, to like crazy anime to the extreme. Like, this is nuts. This is this crazy story. Now we're gonna save. I guess it's a chance to save. I think I'm at the same spot that I was last time I played this. I did a little bit faster this time. No, I did the battle. Yeah, I did the battle. Okay, so the battle is about 20 minutes or so. Let's get out of here. Yeah. We're not gonna do the battle once again this time, but next time we play, we're jumping in with the battle, tactical RPG, and a little bit more for the rest of the game. Sakura Wars 5, So Long My Love, Sakura Wars. It's pretty cool. I'm going to say this game is pretty cool so far. I'm enjoying it. It's got a lot of variety. It's a very different style RPG. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I like it. I like it. Resume. Now, we should be jumping in with a battle here because, I mean, we haven't done that yet. Once again, I mentioned this at the start of the last week's episode, that it takes about an hour to get into the actual like, game part of it. Oh, here we go. You can tell because it's the game's graphics. It's not like an anime cutscene, really. It's pretty cool. Pretty excited. Oh no, they're bombing the Statue of Liberty. Oh no, it's a rabbit wizard.
Liberty Island, Statue of Liberty. What a joke.
What a joke.
Liberty is a worthless ideal. And to prove it, I'm going to destroy you all.
Oh. Great. Just what I always wanted.
It's showtime.
Showtime. By the way, I was just referencing like Solid Snake's reveal from the Brawl E3 video. That's why I say Showtime a lot.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
You've got some nerve messing with our
Got some nerve messing with our statues. This is America. We protect the Statue of Liberty.
Let's bang the gavel right.
It would be kind of cool if the Statue of Liberty was actually a mech in this too. Like, what if one of the mechs was actually, like, the ultimate one was, like, the Statue of Liberty? That'd be a weird twist. Like Ghostbusters 2 or something. That'd be pretty cool. They play this theme a lot. I know it's the theme song of the game. They do play it a lot. What if they play it every time, like, they go to battle or something? Also, let me know if the audio's too loud. I had to adjust things. Like, I took apart my computer yesterday. I replaced the CPU, and then I replaced it with another one. I replaced it back. A lot of things went in my computer and came out of my computer yesterday, and the USB ports were like, I didn't plug them into the right port, so everything reinstalled. So like my microphone was set to 50 instead of 100, so I had to change it to the volume up really high. So I don't know if the volume on the actual game is the right level too, because it sounded like it, but I don't know for sure. So let me know ASAP if it's too quiet or too loud, or like the voice differences are too much. Okay. Teach me how to fight. I'll say just the basics, because I don't need the whole tutorial. I've done it before, and I'm pretty familiar with these types of games, but I don't want to skip the tutorial either. Mobility. The mobility gauge on the bottom of the screen. Ooh. Your star can perform commands by using mobility. Move. By tilting the control stick, you can move your star until you run out of mobility. So is this like Mario and Rabbids a little bit? I'm not actually controlling it right now, by the way. This is like an auto thing. Like a tutorial. They're just kind of showing me what to do. Okay, so you can run until you run out of the mobility bar. So basically there's a limit to how far you can run away from the in your turn. It's pretty basic, like tactical RPG stuff. Going all the way back to like tabletop RPGs, which I used to play a lot of, like tactical tabletop RPGs. Okay. So then you can lock on to an enemy. You can attack your target by pressing the A button. It's just her going on her own. So you got the controls. A button, which I guess that's a reach or a console difference. They're showing the Wiimote a little bit different than they wouldn't show on the PS2 original. Okay, so that's an attack. Destroyed that guy. I think this is all tutorial, so I don't know if that even really counts. Okay, if you press the timing right, you can get... Okay. You can get like an extra attack, I guess, but it takes your mobility. So if you move really far, I don't think you can attack as much. You can move and attack. Okay, so that's all the basic tutorial. Move and attack, that's all you gotta know. Defeat all the enemies. Good luck, Lieutenant Taiga. This captain. Okay, cool, here we go. Shin. Final showdown with Shin. Okay, so is there a way to like... Whoa, what did I do? Oh, joint, healing, super move, normal. Okay, so I'm gonna do normal. Looks like Z-Bun's defense, special something is C. I was trying to like move the camera, but I don't think there's a camera button. It's kind of weird. Just move right here. Attack. I just kept pressing attack, and that's how I did all those moves. Hey, we did enough damage to destroy him. Nice. I did it! I think you're supposed to like keep hitting it so it goes like a combo. I don't think it's like just like you hit it and wait. So now you can move like here or something, because I've got a little more mobility. I can do like this little circle around me. I think I can attack twice, can I? No. I'll just cut it. There's nowhere I can get like cover, so I'll just go right here. How do I end my turn? What button is that? A. A. How do I end my turn? How do I end my turn? I'm trying to figure that out. Healing. Hold on. I gotta drink some water. My throat's getting dry. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out how to end my turn. I can go up or down, pressing up and down on the D-pad on that little wheel. But how do I end my turn? Oh, okay, you press... Okay, I thought I pressed that, but... That's pause. Minus button brings up your turn commands. Let's end the turn. Now we should be switching to our next fighter, which I guess she's automatically controlled on this fight. Ratchet. Oh, she's got a gun. Or no, she's got like throwing knives. Oh, that's what those are. Okay. I thought she was like a Wolverine. That doesn't really do that much damage, but it is ranged. So she can kind of cover and stuff like that, I guess. Subaru Kujo. Okay, what does she got?
shall you.
the fans. Well, that's cool. Like a special attack. That's pretty cool. It's very seamless with the even in the battle where it's 3D. It's very seamless with the cutscenes, just like it is with the visual novel parts. It's really cool. Now, if anything, that should get ported to modern day like consoles. I know there is one on like the PS4, I think. A sequel to this or a reboot or something. But this would be cool on the Switch. I'd rebuy this if this was a Switch remake. I mean, they remake GameCube games all the time. Why can't they remake this? Probably because it's Sega, and Sega doesn't really have the biggest company anymore. You know? I don't know. Now the enemies move. Oh, we had a defense button. I didn't do it right. I don't know how to do it, actually. Like, hold Z, maybe? Actually, I don't think I can really do anything. I don't know. It seems like... It looks like defense does something, but it's not... It's not letting me, like... do anything, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's something else. I'm just looking at the wrong thing. That's a really... I like her mech is really cool with that chain whip and like the flame and stuff on it. This is all automatic, except for my own character.
Now suffer the verdict.
I'm assuming like later on you can control the whole team, which kind of makes sense with the story of the game too. How did that not kill that guy with one hit? Oh wow, she gets attacked twice. Wow, nice. How did her like normal attack do less than her special attack? Well, it did. Yeah, her normal attack did less, which made sense, but it killed the guy, and the super attack didn't kill the guy. So that was weird. Now I could go all the way over here and attack someone that has full health, or I could go all the way over here and attack this guy that has low health and just clear him out so he doesn't get a turn, and therefore we would get more turns faster. So I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna attack this guy. I kind of messed up because I like drove around all over the place, which I didn't need to do. But I knew I was gonna get him with just one hit, so it's not like it really matters that much. I don't really need to move that much after my turn either. Oh, if your mobility meter's at 0, your turn will just be like ending already. It won't. You don't have to press the minus button to pop it up.
Watch how I do things.
My nose always gets itchy when I start a live stream. Not always, but it didn't happen last week. It happens like every other week though. Kind of weird. It doesn't normally get that itchy. It's kind of weird. Okay, ooh. No, just her normal attack, but she did like a big combo with it. Did she get him? Huh, not very much damage. Once again, like she has less damage because I think she's ranged. Oh, wait, maybe there's a story reason for it too. Huh. Weird. I thought... Oh, I think that goes into like the relationship meter that you can see on the pause menu. Okay, because like that makes her stronger or weaker at certain times, I guess. I don't really know. I haven't played this game too much, but it's something to do with the relationships in the visual novel sections. Has to do with your stats. Like you don't like level up normally, like RPGs. Yeah, you don't get like experience points really. That's what I think. Okay, cool. Enemy defeated. Cool beans.
Court is now in session.
It's showtime. Court is now in session. Objection. Can I jump up on that platform? Oh, she ran towards it and then... Wait, what? Hit a guy behind her? That was weird looking. I kind of wish I could move the camera around. I don't know why you can't. Like, it seems like there should be a way to do that. There might be. It's not that bad, but, like, it's kind of zoomed in at a weird angle that, like... Even Fire Emblem has a nice zoom out, you know? How do I get those guys up there? Or maybe that was the whole battle. So we didn't... transitioning to some kind of scene.
Looks like this mission is gonna be another piece of cake.
A piece of cake?
Was it really necessary to bring the kid along?
Bring the squid along. You're a kid, you're a squid. Why is my camera like off? I should be sitting like here. Yeah, that actually feels better to sit right here too. Like, well, a little more actually. It's like right here is where I should be sitting. I don't know why I was so far over without the frame. It's like weird.
My star's picking up on a huge dark pneuma. There's something in the sky.
My nose is going nuts. It's like an allergy to live streaming. A dark pneuma. Oh boy. It's Dr. Wily. Oh, it's Garon. Oh, Garon. Oh, Ringu.
What is that?
That's pretty big. It's like it's like 4 times bigger than the Statue of Liberty, and like in terms of like all the way around.
Don't get impatient. You've got plenty of time to
We're gonna fuse together to make a Megazord. Who are you?
What do you care? Your life is nearly at an end.
Your life, your wife. No waifu, no lifeu. Oh no! My waifu. She's turning blue. Inverted mode. Whoa. Dang. She got busted.
Ratchet! What happened?
She's trying to find Clank. That's what happened.
I'm out of pneuma! Come on, move! Move!
I like to move it. What's up with this bunny girl? She's like a bunny villain. Is she an alien? Oh, jeez. I don't feel so good. How's she gonna get out of that? It's like a whole building high. How do you escape? Is there an escape pod?
Don't be stupid! There's nothing a kid like you can do! You'll get yourself killed!
You might hear some noise. It's the upstairs neighbors. Or landlord or something. It's very loud at the moment.
Her star is already immobilized.
Stars. Stars. That's crazy. He's crazy. He's a genie.
I suppose it's time for our little game to end.
Me when I get done with the Let's Play. I suppose it's time for our little game to end. Watch out. I didn't have like any other... What happens if you didn't click it? Does it automatically just select it? It didn't give me much options there. Not that I would do anything differently. I will shave you. So there's some like QuickTime event like in this a lot. Like there's a lot of different QuickTime events. They do variations on it too. It's not always the same. It's not like QuickTime like button mashing really. Sometimes it's something kind of like that. It's more like tilting the thumbsticks or something like that. But they do have like QuickTime, like quick events you got to do fast. And that little doodly, which just kind of sounds out of place, is actually I think there are like relationship stats going up. It's kind of weird. It doesn't actually tell you what it goes up. It's not like it's kind of like Knights of the Old Republic, how like you talk to people, they'll like you more or they'll like you less, or like a dark side, light side meter. It's a little bit like that, I guess.
You stupid kid! You don't ever get out of your cockpit during a battle!
Oops. I'm out of my pit. Sheen.
What's your problem? We're still in the middle of battle.
Yeah, but she's like dead. Almost. Her robot's dead. A good soldier never leaves a man behind, or whatever. Just go on without me. Just go on. I said go. Where is your honor, dirtbag? Kindness is my secret.
Get back to your post. If you don't move your butt, I'll...
Yo, what? Ba-da-ba-bum, ba-da-ba-da-bum, I don't know, I just started humming Castlevania. Ahab, this is Lieutenant Taiga. We need you to come get Ratchet's star.
Hey, what are you doing? Get back to the battle.
What a picture. It's like something you'd see on like a wall scroll. Like anime wall scroll. I can't leave you here to die. No, it's not the Jedi way.
But here's one order you must obey. In my stead, you must lead the Star Division.
Oh, is this how I become the leader and get control of, like, the actual squad? That's pretty cool. Dun 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 dun.
Out of your mind! He may not be a genius, but clearly he doesn't give up when things get tough. You saw for yourself the kind of guts the kid had.
Gutsu.
Lieutenant, the Ahab is inbound to collect wreck.
This is the most anime thing I've ever seen. Subaru. They're kind of like chonky Gundams. Like, there's some Gundams that are chonky. These ones are pretty chonky.
Roger that.
Roger, roger. Okay. Joint attacks. I think I know what they are, but I'm gonna check the tutorial just in case. I think it's like if you're in range of another fighter on your team, you can do like an attack where like basically they both attack at the same time somehow. The joint attack. Okay, so it's a super attack, but it's joint attack. Now we know how to toggle it down. It makes a beam. Oh yeah, you have to be like within sight. So you pick your partner. Okay, and then what do you do? Okay, this will be in the attack range of both people on your team. Once the enemy's in range, just press A to execute. Let's see what it does. Well, that's pretty cool. Whoa! That's pretty cool. Did a lot of damage. It didn't really seem like it did more damage than a regular attack, though, because my regular attacks were doing like 100. I was only like 80. Which is a little disappointing, but it said it can be more powerful, so. Okay, so like your friendship thing on the pause menu where it shows that grid, it has something to do with joint attacks as well to like power them up even more. Depending on, like, if you choose like two characters that are friendly with another, I think it'll be a stronger joint attack too. Taiga. Okay, so I'm gonna go over here. Suo. Now if I was like super far away, I would have done a stronger attack, like a special attack or something, but since I'm like not that far away, I just moved real close and then did like a combo with all the rest of my mobility. I'm gonna try going over here. Wait. I've got a joint. Combine and attack this guy right here. Boom. So it doesn't really do that much damage. It's like, it's weird. It's like you would think a joint attack would do a lot of damage. I guess it killed that guy too, so it might have done damage to more than one enemy. That's what it looked like. Because like, oh, this guy out here. Well, head back over here. But can I attack twice? Oh, I can do it twice? Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, we took down two monsters, or two enemies. That's pretty cool. I did not know that you could do that. Maybe because it's like it's not really an attack, so you have that and your normal attack. That's what I'm thinking. Normally you want to be able to do that, right? Alright, we've got these guys. I don't know how to get up to those guys up on the building. Do you just jump, or do you have to like wait for them to come down or something? I'll take care of these guys down here first, and then I'll go back up the statue. Whoa, he's got some shadow jutsu going on there. I kind of left her out in the open, so she's probably going to get hit by like every monster in this fight. I don't know if they're just robots or if they're actually like aliens in the robots. I'm just going to call them monsters, I don't know. She's taking a lot of damage, but it's only a little bit at a time. Well, that's my character, Taiga, getting hit there. Alright. Okay. Do this. I still don't know how to get to those guys up on the bridge. Or on the tower. Like, seriously, how do I get up there? I don't know. I can do a healing thing, too. I kind of messed up. I was trying to figure out how to get those guys up there, but I don't know how to do that. Like, oh, is there a staircase back here only on this side? That'd be what I have to do. Let's see if I can get up there. There we go. It's kind of weird that it shows the battles play out, like, on a default field. Like, it doesn't actually show them... Oh, he only has, like, a little bit of health left, but he's not dead. Sucks. He's, like, 1 HP. But it's weird. It's like... It shows the fights down there when they're actually, like, up there. It doesn't show the fights in the exact spot where you're fighting someone. Try a joint. Let's do that. I could have done it with the guy that's, like, way up there, but no. I want these guys down here first. Duke Nukem. Got that guy. Okay, cool. There's still this dude right here. Should be able to take him out real easily. Well, that should kill him. There we go. Overkill. Okay, so there's a couple. There's like one more guy, and there's 2 guys up there, which I don't know why there's not an easier way to get up there. See how it shows her like in the middle of of the area, but she's not actually in that part of the area. That's what it was confusing me. I'm like, why can't I move the camera? It's confusing me. It's because it shows like a default battle, which is kind of weird. I don't know why it does that. It doesn't do that in a lot of games, but a lot of tactical games. But it kind of does that in Fire Emblem, where it zooms in on the old Fire Emblems. So I don't know. I'm gonna move her up here if I can. I know this guy doesn't have very much health, so, like, I don't really have to do all that. He only had, like, 1 HP or something. Okay. Alright, let's do this. If I can move this guy... Oh, wait. America, the law is absolute. Wait, I probably shouldn't have said that. She's gonna get so mad. She's like a lawyer. Like, friends are more important than the law. It's like, wait a minute. Oops. Mistakes were made. I mean, in a life or death situation, yeah, kind of, but specifically a life situation. Okay, let's see if I can get him behind here. Oh, I can't. Is that gonna work? I know it's gonna work, because he's right next to it. But I don't... Oh yeah, it worked. Okay, cool. Cool. Boom! If this doesn't get him, I think... Yeah, I was gonna say, I have a little more attack. I can do it. Yeesh! There we go. Now... Wow, history. It's kind of weird to think that the United States of America is actually a really young country. I mean, it makes sense if you think about it, but
I make no distinction between enemy and ally.
like compared to Japan, which is like goes back years, like thousands of years, it's like it's a very young country. I'll try. Oh, I can't do a special attack yet. Okay, could do that. Can I? There we go.
Sync with my move. Yeah.
It's kind of weird that even works, because like he's way up on the statue and she's down here. Let's get him. Meow. Gotcha. Right, that should be the last fighter. Do we really have to fight the boss? I mean, I'm ready, but I feel like it'd be a little hard. Oh, can we fly too? That'd be cool. I like how it shows like a first person inside his mech. Yeah, I think the mechs can fly, which makes sense. And like pretty much flew to get here too. Oh, they have an airborne mode. Yay! He's Texaco. With the Texaco logo on from the gas station on his neck. Transform. I know everybody is in the chat, but if you're in the chat, please say hello. I can't tell if anyone's. I don't have like a counter of like who's actually watching. I know someone put a like, and I appreciate that. But I mean, people were here last week, so like I don't know. People are missing out on the second half where it gets good. Like last week was just like the visual novel part. This is like the actual cool gameplay part of the game that I wanted to show people, and people aren't here. It's kind of sad. I mean, I stream the same time every week, but I know some people can't like make it to it, but like still, like this is like the better part of the video. So it's kind of sad, if you know what I mean.
What a delight.
Robot. I don't think I've played this part of the game. Maybe I don't know. I don't remember this part of the game. Maybe I did. I don't know. No, I'm going to do the tutorial just because I don't remember this part at all. What? Oh, weird. You have to, like, actually, like, descend and stuff. You can't... It's not just, like, a flat plane. That's pretty cool. I like that. I mean, it's interesting. It's very different, but it's pretty cool. Okay, so it's kind of like the same kind of thing, but you just gotta find the cursors and lock on parts of the boss to fight it, I guess. So instead of enemies, it's like you're locking on to different points on the boss. Okay, cool. You can lock on with the D-pad. Oh. That's pretty cool. I like how we're still over the Statue of Liberty. It's not like the whole battlefield really changed place. Okay, cool. Okay, so it's basically the same, but you have to worry about going like up and down because you're flying. Okay, let's do this. Showtime. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, there is little mechs too. Okay, attack this guy. This is awesome. And one more rocket I can shoot at him. I don't know if it'll do enough damage. Ah, it didn't do enough damage. Okay. In turn. I'll try to attack the same guy like once. What the heck was that? That was her attack? That was nuts. It didn't do much damage, but like still like it was scary looking. Okay, now she's gonna go up. Shoot him once, because it should take him out, right? Okay.
Enemy defeated.
We're gonna go over here. I'm gonna shoot up the scythe. It's gonna destroy the weapon hand. I think it's just those two guards that I destroyed one of them, so take out the guards, then we don't have to worry about too much else. But I kind of want to attack the scythe, so... If I can... I'm just going to attack it one more time, do a little more damage. What I want to do on my next turn is attack a little bit on this on one enemy, and then use my last attack on the scythe. But I don't know if I can be in range enough to do all that. Because that scythe looks like it can do a lot of damage. And it's almost destroyed too. Which sucks, I just got hit by it. A triple... Still didn't do that much damage, but it attacked everyone on my team, so... That's like... adds up really fast. I'm just gonna do the explosion too. Oh jeez. We'll have to do a heal after this. Hopefully no one died. He had the lowest health. What was going on? Okay. I want to attack it, but I also want to heal. I'm attacking a couple times. Okay, I destroyed it, but I still have some stats, or some turn, basically, like your mobility meter, so... Let me see if I can heal. Healing doesn't really take that much to mobility, so let's see if I can attack that guy. A little bit of damage to this other mech that she's got on her team. Healed. What is that? She has a laser eyes too? I just died? Oh no, I thought I just died. I was like, dang. Is there a way to heal your friends too, or is it just healing yourself? Because it didn't seem to give me that much of an option. What I'll do is I'll go over. I'll start attacking the head. Make sure I'm a little more spread out. I gotta try to defend this guy. I don't know if I can heal him though. It's kinda tricky. Hey, it's Brian, the caffeinated owl. What's up, Brian? You just got out of the shower. You missed a lot of the game. We're on like the second half of the main fight. Where is he? Healed him a little bit. Okay, that's good. Destroy this other mech, because it just gets another attack for the enemy. Yeah, we did like this whole like ground fight where it was like a tactical RPG, and then this boss came up, and we're fighting the boss. And we're probably about halfway through the fight. We're fighting over the Statue of Liberty because these alien like robot guys like attacked the Statue of Liberty for some reason. Yeah, we're around like 50 minutes into the stream, so I'm only going to go for a little bit more, which will probably be a little bit after this battle, if I can survive it. I think I can. Oh no, he's got like an auto recovery on the boss too. Oh, that's not cool. Hopefully it'll waste his turn. Oh god, this thing again. I'll have to heal like every turn from now on, I think. I'm kind of nervous about like not being able to survive this. Oh, that shows him the Boondocks. What the heck? So random. The Boondocks is a pretty good art style. I heal. Because I healed, I can't do a super move. Okay. What else is there? There's the Death Flare. Oh, we can attack that too. I didn't know that. Shoot that thing. There's that cannon on her like neck is the thing that's doing all that damage. It destroys everything, or attacks everything in the area. I'm just gonna attack that with all my characters, pretty much. Oh, she can still shoot with her eyes. But we healed, so... Well, no, this is a different character that she's shooting at. God, it makes me nervous that I can't see his health the whole time.
Prove yourself, kid.
Prove myself. Prove the justice of your culture. Well... I kind of want to do a special attack, but I should probably heal. So basically how this game is played is like you have a movement meter called the mobility meter, and you can move and you can find targets, and then it takes away like your action meter basically. Then if you move too much, you can't do as many attacks. If you do a super attack, it has to be full. If you do healing, it'll take a little bit of it, and it's basically like that's your meter for your turn. So Brian says, I should be 100% by tomorrow. Brian's not feeling good right now, by the way. He's feeling kind of sick for the last few days. We can record Mando then. Yeah, we can do Mandalorian tomorrow. Me and Brian started this series on his channel where we're doing reactions to the Mandalorian Season 3 episodes. So, yeah, we can record tomorrow. So, if you guys are seeing this now, it'll probably be up on Friday for sure. Okay. Now, she wants to heal herself. She doesn't even have her super moves, so I'm going to make sure I heal. I wish I could heal more than once. It makes me really nervous that like I can't heal. Let's destroy this Death Flare. Hopefully I can destroy it in this turn so she can't do it anymore. Yeah, we knocked him down. We destroyed her Death Scythe. She had a scythe. She had like this like flare thing on her neck, and then she's got laser eyes. I think she's got another weapon. Yeah, she's got her other claw, too. So she got the claw. I don't think her claw that had the scythe can attack anymore, though. We're still doing alright with our health. It kind of makes me a little nervous, like, I can't tell exactly how much health I've got. She restored the health to her, like, head or whatever. But once they're destroyed, I don't think she can repair it.
Escape from your pain.
Jeez. 3 hits. It makes me really nervous how I don't know where the health bar is while I'm being attacked. So I'm just going to keep doing it. Well, if I can get a super in here. Can I get a super in here? No, I'm going to keep healing. I think she actually had full health, so I don't know why I did that, but I'll keep attacking the crown this turn. And see how I didn't move very much? I get an extra attack, too. Get like 1 extra shot in there. You keep pressing A to lower it, and continue a combo. This is the guy that keeps getting shot. My main character, Shinjiro Taiga, or Shin Taiga as they call him. Could try the super move. Here's my super move. I'm doing it. I'm going all out. I'm going to try to heal him with another character. But I'm going to try super move first. I really want to destroy this boss. This is really cool. I like how seamless it is from like you're like in the level and then you're doing the super move. It's so cool. Boom. Now, does this destroy the boss, or do we still have to worry about the claw? Okay, so now we got the weak point activated. Wait. Oh, I can still do a thing. Oh, no, I can't. I can do my attacks, but I can't do healing. So I gotta find that. The lunatic arm. If you go back, it'll restore it. So I gotta find. There's the dark core. Just shoot it with everything. And I can shoot a little more too. I didn't realize your special attack didn't really take that much of your doesn't really take that much of your mobility meter. I thought it would take all of it. I guess it doesn't. I gotta make sure I heal him as soon as possible. Oh, she can still shoot? What? Oh god, I might have goofed myself. Oh god. Where is he? There he is. Wait, what? Where is he? Heal him up. There we go. 88 health. That should last another 2 attacks or so. Okay, I got the arm to attack, but also got this. So let's go after the dark core. That's her weak spot anyway, so that should probably kill the boss. Instead of just destroying its arms and stuff. Oh! Okay. Now, I don't think I've ever beaten this fight. I might have once. I don't know. It's pretty hard. It's pretty intense, dude. Now, she can heal herself, which is crazy. I don't know what that is. Like, adding points? I don't know what that is. Always attacking Shin. But, see, I healed for 80, so she can only do, like, 40? Right? So there's no way I can lose if I keep healing every turn, at least with one character's attacks. Or one character's turn. How much health does she have? Let's just heal. I don't know how to, like, pull forward. There we go. Heal him. There's a combo for you. Combo mambo. Oh, is that so? I think I will win. It'll just take a little while. So now her and Shin both have full health pretty much. So I don't have to worry about healing too much. I will double check though, which I found out you can check by like going to the heal tab. And it'll show your own character's health. So her health is full, it's green. Her health is pretty full. It helps a joint attack, so I haven't been able to do yet. And then his is pretty full. I don't have a super attack, but I can do this. You're all cleared, kid. Now let's blow this thing and go home. Couple more attacks. I didn't move at all. Boom! Da-da-dun-da-dun. That was pretty cool. That was a pretty cool boss fight. This is the first boss. This is like, it's actually kind of hard. I'm assuming this game gets pretty hard, because this is like the tutorial fight. There's a little bit of tutorial at the start, but the whole fight was not a tutorial. Now, what if it crashed into the Statue of Liberty? Then we'd just be like a big failure. Of course, we'd all survive, but Statue of Liberty would not. Well, this should have impaled it on the flagpole. Oh no! She'll be back. Who are you? This game's like the closest I can think of for a non-anime game that feels like you're playing an episode of an anime. It just has like everything in it. It has the romance, the mechs, the strategy, the sci-fi space battle type thing with mechs. It has like the cutscenes, the sound, everything's like, it's just like an anime. Now I know there is an anime based on this, and I have the DVD of it. but I haven't seen it yet. And I also know this is a long series. This is the 5th game in the series, but yeah, it's like for something that's not really based on like Gundam or some other anime, it feels like you're playing an episode of an anime, which is really good. It's a really good game. Now I'm not too surprised, now that I understand this game more, why it's one of the most expensive Nintendo Wii games out there. It's like $100 game or something like that. I can double check before we end it, but yeah. Brian says that would be funny. The mechs! The mechs! We're at about an hour on the stream right now, so after we get back to the base, we'll wrap things up.
Well, you certainly rose to
And then I'll let you guys know. Let me know if you want to see more of this game in the future, where you can come back to it. But on the next week and the upcoming weeks, we're going to be playing WiiWare games, like I mentioned at the start of this video. But if you want to see more of this game specifically, because this is a big game, just let me know. But so far, not a whole lot of people have shown interest in it, except for it got voted on by 7 people, or by 4 people, something like that. So I don't know. It's like, I don't know where they are, the people that voted. I know Brian's here, but and then last week Pattaya Blues was here, but I think that was the only reoccurring viewers that have been watching this specific game. It's like anime. It's just like when you think of anime, it's just like this game's got pretty much everything in it. Pretty cool. We saved the Statue of Liberty. Yeah. That's some big lips. Oh, Little Lip Theater. Okay, so it's not the Big Lip Theater. The Fat Lip Theater. Now I'm a real member of the team. Okay. What? Wait, which one? Which one is Tyler Perry, Brian? Oh, just be me being a part of the team? What the heck?
To Shinley's timely arrival and the
Why does he call me Shinley?
Statue of Liberty.
cheese.
Did he say cheers or cheese?
So, are you enjoying the party, Shin? I'm glad to hear it. I have some good news for you. We've decided to invite you to become a permanent member of the New York Combat
Yay!
Theater.
After like 2 hours into the game, you're finally a member of the team. And the first hour is just like going around talking to people. And... Brian, what? I don't even think I saw what... Oh, I know what you're talking about, okay. I was like, what? I was like, I didn't think I saw what you're talking about.
Your quick thinking
Yeah.
and bravery saved Ratchet's life. Subaru figures it's
Brian.
unfair. I still think you're too careless.
You got heart, kid.
You got heart, kid.
Way to go, Shotty!
Applejack.
You'll all be watching to see how much you grow and learn for the sake of all New York.
The future of New York depends on you.
You're an official Star Division member, and you'll be expected to act like it.
It's kind of weird that the main character doesn't talk. But it's... I mean, he does talk, but he isn't, like, he's not voice acted for some reason. Careful, Ned. I like you. Careful, Ned. I warn you. No, it's okay. Oh no, it's the evil bunny girl. That's the girl that was piloting the boss that we're fighting.
Chaotic city in the world. It's just begging to be overrun by our lord.
Oh. Yeah, see, it's very anime. I feel like I just got done watching an episode. Oh, what do you... Speak of the devil. It's chapter 2 is coming up.
A place where the laws are its backbone. Without it, there would be chaos.
What the heck?
Next episode, of the people, for the people, by the people.
I'm telling you, this is like the most anime game ever that's not based on anime. It's like literally like you're playing episodes of an anime. Like, why can't there be more games like this? Like, why can't this get ported to the Switch? I feel like I'd play this all the way through if it was on my Switch instead of my Wii U. Or Wii. It's originally a PS2 game, but it got ported to the Wii when the Wii came out. Or actually a little bit after the Wii came out. Because it came out before... This game originally came out before the Wii was even out in 2005. Alright, everybody, that's it for today's Wii Wednesday right here on Happy Beard Games. We checked out Sakura Wars So Long My Love, aka Sakura Wars 5, for the Nintendo Wii. One of the most expensive and, I guess, rarest retail Wii games that's out there for today's Wii Wednesday. It's really cool. It's really good. I can't emphasize that enough. This is one of the best games on the Wii, I'm going to say. It's one of the best, like, games on the Wii. It's like, I can't even think of that many tactical RPGs on the Wii that are this good. Like, maybe the Fire Emblem for the Wii, I haven't played that. But, like, this is, like, really good. It's like, it feels like you're playing an anime. It's got mechs, it's got romance, it's got really nice cutscenes and art style, voice acting, music. It's fun, which is the most important part. And it's got, like, bosses and the whole tactical RPG part, which we saw a lot of. And then you also do, like, that part where you take off and you're in your, like, flight mode. That's a completely different kind of landscape for the tactical RPG. So that's really cool, too. Alright, everybody. Thanks for watching this Wii Wednesday. Remember, it'll be re-edited and re-uploaded in the near future. You can check out more Wii Wednesdays every week on my channel at 5 o'clock p.m. on a Wednesday is when I start. And, okay, everybody, thanks for watching. Please be sure to leave me a like, share with your friends, leave me a comment, let me know what you think. And, you know, just let me know how it's going. And remember, I did want to mention that if you want to see more of this specific game, I can come back to it in the future. But for the next couple weeks, we're going to do WiiWare games. Just one specific episode for a WiiWare game, because they're shorter. And they'll be fun to do, because I got all my WiiWare games back on my Wii, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that's about it. Alright, everybody, thanks for watching once again. Stay tuned for more. Alright, everybody. Bye.